painted the words, "I'm fine," on her smile every day. She wore her ripped black leggings to resemble her broken heart, because she could not see the beauty in her. Her hair did not fall daintily over her shoulders, which meant that she was not beautiful. Her hips and thighs and overseen eyes were nothing but tortured her because she hated how she looked. How can you hate when your blind eyes refuse to see? Marked by society, a stamp on her head like graffiti engraved into her flesh and bones, words thrown at her etched in bright red, and ugly takes the next stone. She was an artist, painting her face to create the illusion of this definition of beauty. It's not that people didn't tell her this truthful lie that she was beautiful. It's that she wanted to scream to them, "Why? What is beauty? What do you mean?" She wore her makeup as a mask and used her hair as a shield. She took a road so destructive, she cried herself to sleep every single night. He struggled in school. His peers all thought he was funny and oh so kind, but their eyes were just as blind. He was always optimistic and had a smile that could light up the whole world, but you would never know that that light of radiance was just overused for confidence. He would say he's good looking and tell them he's fine, but inside he told himself lie after lie, "I am not worth it." The marks that he got back on his paper only told him that yes, F is for failure, exactly what you are. Because perfect means more, and that is something that we should strive for. They whispered loud, "I'm fine," but inside they screamed, "Save me." Our definition of beauty is in the eyes of a gorgeous girl or the smile of an attractive boy. Well, what about the eyes of the child, the wonder in them? Or the smile of the elderly that speaks of happiness? She was not beautiful because of the blemishes on her face, and he was not beautiful because of his bad choices and mistakes. We live in a world where running seems to be the only option, where if we are not the definition of beauty, we are not enough. We hate how we feel and wish we could just turn it all off and not care. Or maybe it would be better for us not even to be here. We hide and mask the person that we are meant to be. What if it didn't have to be that way? She went to the library, and while she was there, she saw a girl laugh out loud to herself while reading a book. Didn't care that others were around, and she thought to herself, "That is beautiful." He saw a person walk down the street, dancing to the music they were listening to, and thought, "That is beautiful." Being beautiful is not saying I'm fine and wishing you were as pretty or as good as someone else. Because when somebody falls in love with you, it is not because of your accomplishments or your makeup. It will be because you have always been worth it. Because you can wave your hands in the air and say, "I am beauty." If you can't see the creation that you truly are, get a better mirror, stare a little longer, because you have always been nothing but perfect in your imperfections. The flaws you have are not claws that should rip you apart, but they are your definition of beauty. Because whoever heard of a flower being just as beautiful as the others because it looked the exact same? Whether boy or girl, every flower is beautiful, and every petal that falls, every scar that shows is a story to be told. When you look into the mirror, realize that they show us what we look like and not who we are, because your true reflection is shown when you smile into that mirror, because then, and only then, it will smile back at you. Because you are the definition of beauty.